Silence is expensive, but it doesn't have to be. When I first started recording in my home studio, I thought real soundproofing required thousands of dollars and professional contractors. Turns out, with some planning, smart material choices, and a little elbow grease, you can build studio-grade soundproof walls for under $200. I began with a bare concrete room, echoing, hollow, and noisy. The goal was to isolate the space, control reflection, and absorb unwanted frequencies. 3 problems, 1 practical solution: density, decoupling, and absorption. First, I framed the walls using 2x2 wooden studs spaced 16 inches apart. I didn't mount them directly onto the wall. Instead, I used rubber isolation pads cut from an old yoga mat between the wood and the concrete. That's your first line of defense. It prevents vibration transfer, a trick that makes a massive difference. Then came the insulation. Instead of overpriced acoustic panels, I used mineral wool slabs bought from a local hardware store. They're dense, fire-resistant, and excellent at absorbing mid to high frequencies. I cut each slab to fit snugly between the studs, filling every gap. No air pockets, no shortcuts. Next step, sealing. Sound leaks through air, so sealing every edge is crucial. I used acoustic caulk along the frame joints, outlets, and corners. Even small cracks can undo hours of work, so this step is where patience pays off. Now came the wall surface. Professional studios use double-layer drywall, but that's heavy and expensive. My workaround? 1 layer of half-inch drywall, followed by a layer of 8mm EVA foam sheets. EVA foam acts as a decoupler. It absorbs vibration before it can pass through. I glued the foam directly onto the drywall using heavy-duty adhesive, then screwed the sheets onto the wooden frame. Total cost so far, just under $160, but we're not done. Soundproofing isn't just blocking, it's also about controlling reflection. So I built my own acoustic panels from scrap wood and leftover mineral wool, wrapped them in breathable black fabric, and mounted them at ear level on the main recording wall. For under $30, the entire room suddenly felt like a professional recording booth. No echo, no slap, no external hum. To handle bass frequencies, I added bass traps in each corner, simple triangles cut from mineral wool covered in canvas. Corners are where low frequencies gather and muddy your sound. This single detail cleaned up my entire mix environment. For the ceiling, I suspended lightweight acoustic foam tiles using double-sided tape. Not perfect isolation, but it softened reflections enough to make vocals sound natural and tight. Then came the test moment, microphone on, speakers playing. The difference was shocking. Before, I could hear the hum of the fridge from 2 rooms away after it was gone. The low rumble vanished, the echo disappeared, and the clarity in playback was clean enough to start real production work. It wasn't just quiet, it felt professional. Now here's the breakdown. Wooden frame and screws, $45. Mineral wool insulation, $60 EVA foam, $40 acoustic caulk and sealant, $15 fabric and adhesive, $25. Total, $185. Everything was built with basic hand tools, a drill, saw, and utility knife. No specialist equipment, no overcomplication. Just smart layering, airtight sealing, and resourceful use of materials. And that's the lesson. Good sound isn't about price tags, it's about physics. If you control density, isolate vibration, and eliminate reflection, you can rival professional setups without burning cash. I finished the studio with warm LED lighting and dark acoustic fabric, giving it that cinematic, immersive look. Every time I walk in, it feels like stepping into focus. So if you're working from home, building a podcast room, or setting up a creative space, remember this. Silence is not luxury, it's design. You can engineer it. You can build it. You don't need money to sound professional. You just need precision, patience, and a plan that respects the science of silence.